Well, it's a very interesting discussion, and one of the reasons it was interesting because we got a nice mix of people. We got somebody from Estonia originally, now working in Singapore, who deal with the architectural aspects and urban planning. We got an Omani who spent some time in Austin, in Texas. We had a USA participant who's involved in a very interesting project to recreate a typical American town in the middle of a desert in order to test out new technologies. And we got someone from Singapore now doing a lot of work in Dubai, all of whom had different disciplines and different backgrounds. So we were all looking at this notion of smart communities from different perspectives. Yeah, sure. I think there was a lot of argument about whether we were talking about technology. When we talk about smart communities, do we mean the technologies that are creating smart cities, or do we mean the communities and the people? I think the general conclusion, which is agreed amongst everybody, is that it's actually the human capital that makes the real difference. And in Oman, again, I think there's general agreement that there is a lot of latent pool of talent that is not fully leveraged, and that's one of the contributions that I think all of us who've been here would like to continue to make. Well, the real challenge I think you face it's not just Oman, but it's a common problem around the world, is citizen engagement. This is the real challenge that we all face, and in fact, technology in a way is a contributor to some of the problems, because we are so used to a society where we can get information and we can order things at the touch of a button that we take a lot of for granted, and so we tend to not be as engaged in citizenship as we should be. So I think right from primary school age through businesses, the use of games, not video games particularly, not the use of technology, but the use of gamification strategies which engage people using psychological techniques which have worked over the centuries. That's really where my contribution, I think, can come in. Well, I would like to see the use of a gamification workshop set of tools in all sectors, really, both in education and in business, because what the gamification toolset does is brings together with people with different abilities, and it acts as an engine for innovation. It also acts as an engine for developing new business models and new ideas. And that's one of the observations I would make, is that in Oman you certainly have the talent, you have many advantages over lots of other countries, the national identity card being one, the fact that the population wear their traditional garb with different headgear, and that's a very unifying factor. It's like being part of a team. So there are many things which are relevant to building a team spirit and a common vision that you already have here. You just need a spark, a little bit of catalyst to bring it all together, and I would hope to be part of that. Well, I would hope that they understand as a result of this forum that there's a huge amount of potential in Oman. And one of the things that I've observed, which everybody's talked about who lives outside of Oman, is the culture, the hospitality and the warmth of the people, which is extremely rare. I travel very widely all around the world, and I don't know of a single country where the level of hospitality and welcome is so great. So I would like to think that they go home, they talk about it, and they build on their sense of pride and realize that the problems that you're facing are not unique, they're being faced all around the world, and you've got some tremendous assets to allow you to take advantage of them. So you're a very nice set of people, but you need to take more pride in what you do and puff your chest out and say, we can be great. We have everything here. We just need to believe and share a common vision.